I did go get an extra. Then I remembered after I got up here that I had my coffee mug from this morning. I should have ran that and filled that one up too. Then I don't want to be pointing at the ceiling though half the game.
All right, Warcat fans, about ready to start here game 2 of the Rock and Roll Cup between the Warcats and the Cleveland Kernels, who are, I think, obviously a pre-post team. Quite the colorful team over there. Members from Team Ohio, which is in the orange. We've got some yellow helmets, we've got some white helmets, we've got some black helmets. So we'll see how the boys do. We've got finally a few more players back with us. Cedric Cowens, Josh Tidd, and Cullen Hassel back with the Warcats here in the game 2. Still down David Reisinger. He'll be out for a few games. Hopefully everyone can hear me all right. So we got Bussy starting out and in the middle between Cowens and Hassel, Hood and Collins on D, and Carone manning the pipes this evening. So the Cleveland Kernels got a short bench here. They got two lines plus a couple extras. So hopefully the Warcats can use their forechecking and their speed on these guys. Oops. I'm going to try to raise this up a little bit here. All right, off the opening draw. Nothing doing there. Sorry, just fixing that tripod here. In the neutral zone, Bussy on the dot. He wins that cleanly. Back, Hood gives chase. Hood banks it off the wall here. The Kernels take it back. There's a shot attempt. In the near side corner, Bussy looks to chase it down. Hassel's down there along with Hood. Hassel is able to get it behind the net to Collins. Collins up the wall to Cedric. Cedric spins away from a couple of attackers, looking for some open ice. Sends it to Hassel. Hassel dumps it in, and the Warcats go for a change. Bussy comes down. Collins steps in. He keeps that puck in, dumps it in near side corner, comes all the way to the high zone. Across the blue line go the Kernels. Stick check there by Hinton. Gets in the way of that one. That's gloved aside. Nice body there by Collins to stop his man, and then chipped out of zone by Woodruff. Woodruff back as well. So there we go. So we got basically a full bench. 4 additional skaters this second game today. Hinton out there with Sheely, who's playing up again, and Weisenberger. We got Whaley and Nixon on D. Face-off won by the Kernels. D to D they go. They're able to get it into the Warcat zone. Bouncing puck there. Whaley picks it up. Whaley heading behind the net. Whaley circles back, looking for an open man, getting hassled from behind. Nice stick there by Nixon to come in to defend that. Wrap around. There's a shot towards the net, and Carone finds it, and he gloves it. Warcats changing up the D. Hood and Carone come out. Hinton, Woodruff, and Sheely remain. Off the draw, Sheely wins that back, but it's dumped behind the net by the Kernels. Behind the net goes Hood. Sends it back the way it came, and then it goes right back behind the net. Kernels try to send it out front, comes all the way out into the neutral zone, and they're going to have to regroup right inside their own blue line. Woodruff on the forecheck there. He's going to follow his man all the way behind. Forcing that rim around, goes right to Sheely. Sheely steps around his man, gets stick checked as the puck gets swiped off into the corner. An outlet pass bounces over Crone's stick. Crone backing away from his man on the near side wall. And that's dumped back in by the Kernels. Far side corner goes Hood. Hood battling his man. Woodruff comes in to help out, pinches off his guy, and it's sent right back behind the net. Hood gives chase. Sent out in front. Carone gets a stick on that, and they score! Just like that. A little lackadaisical are the Warcats in their own zone. and the quick out, and they're able to get on the board. Quick 1-0 lead for the Kernels, 11:48 to go here in the first period. Masucci now with Tidd and Fury off the draw. The Kernels again come across the blue line. There's a shot that goes high over the net, far side corner. Nixon gives chase. It gets sent out in front, goes past everybody. Off the end wall, Tidd. Tidd loses that one, and it stays inside the zone. Masucci comes over to pick it up, sends it far side to Nixon. Nixon sends it center cut pass, tries to hit Tidd, and that gets intercepted, and it's chipped over to the Kernels. They got the Team Ohio line out front, so you know they're going to have a little bit of chemistry. The three guys in the orange pants. There's a body off of Collins. Nice battle there in the corner. It rolls out. Nixon's there. Collins is getting up a little gingerly, and it looks like we had a penalty coming up, and perhaps that was a high hit that Collins took, so we'll see as the Warcats will go to their power play early here in the first period. So the Warcats go to the power play for the roughing call. So I guess the ref deemed that one a high hit. And the face-off deep in the Kernel zone. Hassel, Bussey, Cowens, Hood, and Sheely now taking a spot back on D. Hassel on the draw. He wins that to Bussey. Bussey with a quick shot. That gets deflected off the glass. Near side wall, Cowens has it. Cowens sends it back deep in the corner. Goes running around. Bussey's there to get it. Let the Kernels come away with it. Hood pinching in. Keeps that puck in. Cowens on the near side wall. Back to Hoodie. Hood sends it down deep. Bussey tries to send it out to Hassel. Nobody there. And the Kernels are able to dump that puck out. No icing there. Doesn't have the legs. Sheely will pick it up. Behind the net goes Sheely. He pumps the brakes. Assesses the play. Comes out the near side. Drops it for Hood. Hood then sends it to Hassel with speed. Down the wing goes Colin Hassel. He's got Bussey with him. He tries to get around the last defenseman. Nice play there on the D to keep his man at bay. Sheely now picks it up. Sheely assessing the play. He tries to send it, and that gets deflected off a stick high and over the netting. 38 seconds remain here in the power play. 10:18 in the first period. Warcats trail 1-0. Hinton, Woodruff, Masucci now out there, along with Whaley and Collins. Masucci on the dot. Bouncing puck off the dot, won by Masucci. He tries to send it over to Woodruff, just out of his reach. Woodruff does a nice job there of gaining control of it, though. Woodruff sends it towards the front of the net. Masucci gets the blade on it. And that'll be whistled dead here. 28 seconds to go in the power play. Again, 1 minute and 30-second penalties here for periods that are less than 17 minutes. So we got 14-minute periods resulting in a minute and a half penalty. So off the draw, Masucci gets it. He takes a quick shot. That just skims off the crossbar, I believe. Comes out near side. Collins comes down. Gives it to Woodruff. Woodruff looking for Masucci, streaking. And then it's sent far side. Hinton with a shot, and that gets gloved. And that'll go for the whistle. 13 seconds left. Masucci on the draw. Won by the Kernels, but good job there. Woodruff on the far side boards. Has control of it. Woodruff. He's got Masucci in front. Woodruff circles around the net. He tries a little jam play there, and it just sits in front of the tender, and he'll just cover it up. That'll do it for the power play. 9:41 to play here, first period. Warcats trail 1-0. Fiala, Weisenberger, McCall now out there, along with Nixon and Crone. Off the draw, it just sits right there. It comes away with it, comes back to Nixon. Nixon dumps it in behind the net. Fiala, first man on the puck. He rims it around to Weisenberger. Weisenberger reverses it. He gets tripped up in the corner. No call. Fiala down there to help out as well. Fiala sends it back to Nixon. Nixon settles it down, stands on the shot. It comes, leaks all the way back to Fiala. He shoots and scores! Garces there for the Warcats. Nixon stands on the shot, and actually the Cleveland Kernels player looked to overskate it. Fiala picks it right up, and he goes high glove and scores. Tidd, Masucci, and Fury now come out. Along with Crone and Nixon on the D. Off the draw. Warcats chip it up. Right back into the Kernel zone they go. First on the puck is Tidd. Tidd battling down low. He's down there with Masucci. Tidd gets taken down. And the Kernels come away with it. They got a far guy streaking here. Crone picks up that loose puck and dumps it up the far boards. Fury's over there, tries to knock it down, can't do so. Chipped into the zone. That one's deflected off a Nixon stick. Into the corner it goes. Nixon gets the stick lift. It comes right out in front. Crone got a skate on that one. Nixon now picks it up. It's a rolling puck. Can't get the puck out. There's a shot from the point. And Corona will hold on to that one. Get the whistle with 8:42 to go here in the first period. The Warcats and the Kernels tied at 1. Warcats change them up. Full line change. Bussey, Collins, Hassel, Collins, and Hood. Bussey on the dot. Won by Bussey. Hood picks it up. Hood goes behind the net. He's getting Hassel from behind. Kernels are able to pick it up. Kernels behind the net now. Look to pass it out. Nice stick there by Collins. Collins now with some speed. He tries to get the puck out. It takes a funny hop, and it actually goes right back to him. Hassel picks it up. Hassel now. He goes and he scores! And just like that, Colin Hassel buries the biscuits. And the Warcats take a 2-1 lead. Collins able to get the puck out of the zone. Takes a funny hop off a Kernels player. Cedric continues with it. Hassel comes in, picks up the loose change, and he puts it behind the tender. 8:23 to play here, first period, and the Warcats are up 2-1. Off the draw, bouncing puck. Kernels come away with it across the blue line. Into the zone, they look to send it towards the middle of the ice. Collins is there to pick it off. He'll just send it off the far side boards. Cedric now picks it up. Cedric gathering speed behind the net. Collins backing up. Puck just kind of drifts through everybody, and Collins falls it all the way up. He's got Bussey in front. Hinton now the high guy. Bussey behind the net battling. Kernels bouncing off the window. Hood tries to keep it in. He's able to do so. Nice job there by Hoodie. Gets back in deep. Woodruff now. He's the low guy. Jumped in the corner by the Kernels. And it comes out. Bussey keeps that in at the blue line. The bouncing puck. He's able to control it to get that puck in deep, and the Kernels come away with it. And back and forth they go. Dumped in by the Kernels. Behind the net is Collins. Collins sends it to the near side corner. No one there. The Kernels send it towards the net. Hits off the back of the net and pops up high. Behind the net it goes. Collins battling. Collins sends it up the wall. Shealy chips it off to Hinton. Oh, had Woodruff breaking the far side. Not sure anybody saw him there. Trying to settle that puck down. Dumped in by the Kernels. Behind the net. Hood. He gets taken out. Not even playing the puck. Needs some help down there, and it comes all the way back to the point. There's a shot. Never get through. Blocked by Collins. Just sitting right there. Corona with the save. Collins able to swipe it off into the corner. There's a close puck in front. Kernels with an opportunity there. Send it on front. Corona gets a paddle on that one. There's a high stick. Picked off by Woodruff. Sends it to Hint. No. Now we got a penalty coming up. Calling behind the play. A lot of pushing and shoving. I'm thinking both guys will go to the box here. Offsetting penalties here. Shealy for the Warcats. Offsetting penalties, so we'll play 5-on-5. Masucci, Fury, and Tidd now out for the Warcats, along with Whaley and Nixon. Off the draw. Tidd picks it up. Tidd tries to get the puck in deep. Picked up by Nixon. Nixon sends it far side. Off the wall go the Kernels. Whaley now inside the Warcat zone. Whaley sends it over to Nixon. Nixon misplays it. He tries to send it up the wall. That gets deflected. Chase stays with it. Behind the net he goes. Nixon now sends it up to Fury, goes past him to the point. There's a long shot blocked in front by Whaley. Whaley picks it up. He gets knocked off the puck. It's sent back behind the net. Nixon picks it up. Nixon getting bodied. Good forecheck here by the Kernels. Behind the net, Masucci's there to help out. Masucci comes away with it, sends it to Tidd, who chips it back to Masucci. And finally, Warcats are able to get it out of their own zone. Nice pinch in there by Whaley, but that was just offside, and the automatic offside here that they're playing with. Otherwise, Aiden Whaley might have had a shot on net there. So we got 5:44 remaining here in first period. Warcats lead 2-1. And goals by Fiala and Hassel. McCall, Fiala, and Weisenberger now. Hood and Crone back. Fiala has it. He dumps it in. Near side corner. Weisenberger first man on the puck. Weisenberger battling it, goes behind the net. McCall will join the play. McCall gets in there. He bodies his man. Pinching in is Crone. Nice shot on net there. Steered away by the goalie. Hood comes in. He pops it up the wall. He's able to keep it in a second time. Weisenberger now down low. He bodies his man into the wall. Kernels are there. Long stretch pass out the other way. Kicked up. Hood on the back check. Disrupts his man. Crone picks up the loose change. Crone now tries to get through a man. He can't do so. But backing him up was Hood. Now McCall with an opportunity here. He's got Fiala with him. It rolls off his stick. McCall turns. He takes a shot towards the net. That gets blocked. Out go the Kernels. Now with speed through the neutral zone across the blue line. There's a quick shot. Corona easily gloves that aside and says, nah. 4:51 to play here. First period. Warcats lead 2-1. Hassel, Bussey, and Cowens come out. Collins and Nixon on D. Bussey on the dot. Bouncing puck off the dot. He ties up his man, gets it to Collins. Bussey then joins the play. Gets it back in. He tries to chip it up to Cedric, but goes back to Collins. Collins tries to go through two guys, and it gets hit by some legs. Cowens now. He's able to chip it up to Hassel. There goes Hassel with the wheels again. He's going wide. Hassel steps in. He jumps over. Guy backhand shot. Where is it? Goalie doesn't know. Nice stop there. Goalie's able to hold on to that one with 4.5 to play here, first period. Bussey on the dot. Won by the Kernels. They'll look for the long stretch pass. Kept in by Nixon there. Hassel now has it. There's a shot. Cowens in front. Gets a deflection in it. I don't even know if that made it through. Now rimmed around the boards. Far side it goes. Dumped out by the Kernels. Will that go enough for icing? No, they're calling no icing. Not sure why. Can't play a bouncing puck that goes head high, but that's the way the... Oh, and then Hassel gets buried from behind. And that should be a penalty there. That could be a 2 and a 10 right there. Nice to see Hassel get up because he was planted pretty hard from behind there. That should be a 2 and a 10. Now it's a blatant check from behind, and we'll see what the ref calls here. Just because Hassel comes up doesn't necessarily mean anything, so they're just calling a cross check. Wow, that's a lucky break there. That should be a 2 and a 10. But it looks like they're just calling a cross check in penalty. That's, wow. Nonetheless, the Warcats will find themselves on the power play. Hinton and Woodruff are out there. Masucci comes out along with Hood and Whaley. Opportunity here to extend the 2-1 lead for the Warcats with a little over 4 minutes to play. Off the faceoff, it's sitting right there. Good job by Masucci to hold it. Goes there to Woodruff. There's a quick shot, just wide. Off the end boards it comes. Whaley tries to keep that puck in. It bounces off Kernels' player, and then an air pass to Hood. Can't gather it, but Hood does a good job of disrupting the play right there. Down in front, Whaley battling. Puck squirts out. Hood, he gets taken out. No call there. Whaley's there to recover. Off the boards, a lively bounce. It hits Masucci. He goes into his skates. Now where's it at? Woodruff picks it up. He's got to regroup, trying to stay on side here. Masucci doesn't see him, so Woodruff sends it over to Whaley. Whaley drops it to Hinton. Hinton over to Woodruff. Sits in the slot, just rolls off Woodruff's stick there, and the Kernels look to regroup behind their own net. A long outlet, and that will go for an icing. So with 41 seconds left in the penalty and 3:15 left in the period, we'll have a face-off deep in the Kernel zone. Hassel, Cowens, and Bussey come out along with Sheely and Collins. Hassel on the dot. Off the draw, it goes into the corner. Bussey's first on. He tries to send it out front, and that gets deflected. Cowens now goes down to help out. And that gets rimmed around. Too much on that one for Sheely to get over and keep it in. So he's got to regroup with 25 seconds left in the power play. Sheely behind the net. He sends it up to Cowens. Cowens with room on the far side. He carries it in. Cowens then cuts in. Tries to get a little dipsy-do move. He still has it. Takes the shot off the outside of the post. And that gets dumped all the way out. And that'll go for another icing call. So we'll just leave the camera right here. We got 8 seconds left here in the penalty. 2:42 in the period. Warcats lead 2-1. Opportunity here before the penalty runs out for the Warcats to get one. On the draw, Hassel. Hassel comes all the way back to Collins. Collins sidesteps one man. He dumps it in. 3 seconds left, and that'll do it for the power play. Collins battling behind the net. Hassel now comes in and joins it. That gets rimmed off the glass. Bussey's there. Bussey battling in the far side corner. Caleb Bussey, 1-on-2. Cowens comes in to help out. Cowens picks it up. Cowens sends it out to Hassel. Hassel snipes one. That gets blocked. Bouncing puck does finally come out. Hassel picks it up. He'll regroup. He looks to gather speed, and he sends it in. And the Warcats will change up a few bodies here as Bussey goes in for the rimmer. Bussey picks it up off the wall. He makes one-man miss on the backhand shot. Oh, nice save there on the tender. I believe he might have got the shaft of the stick on that one on the backhand by Bussey. Looked like it was going top blocker corner. Nice save there as the Kernels look to try to get the puck out. Sheely comes down, bodies his man. Tid off the wall. He plays it back to Collins. Regrouping are the Warcats with 1:45 to play here. First period, Collins behind the net he goes. Collins. Pass to Sheely. It goes through him. Back to the Kernels who'll chip it off the wall and dump it right back in. Collins on the chase. Collins now behind the net. Fends off one man. Tries to slide up to Masucci. Goes past everybody and into the neutral zone. And the Kernels bounce it back off. Sheely picks that one off. Sheely tries to step away from one check. Tid trying to get on his man, and now come the Kernels. There's a shot attempt. That goes wide of Carone, but it's kept in by the Kernels. 1-on-1 in the corner. Sheely and his man tries to send it out front. Carone's there to pick off the pass. He then chips it up to Masucci, who makes a nice chip play past his D. He's got Tid going hard to the net. Far side corner is Josh Tid. Picks it up. He gets taken down, but he stays with the play. He actually comes up with the puck. Nice job there by Tid. He sends right out front to Fury. That puck gets deflected. Comes all the way back to Nixon. Nixon sends it wide. Comes off the end boards. Tid redirects it back in the corner. Masucci was there as well, but that gets rimmed around. Far side. Nixon will pick it up. 38 seconds to play here in the first period. Warcats are looking to get some bodies, fresh bodies out. Nixon will dump it in, and he'll chase it down. No pun intended there. Nixon tries to step out with one. That gets paddled aside by the goalie. McCall now chases one behind the net. And now here come the Kernels with numbers. 3-on-1 with Crone, the lone man back. Crone gets a stick on that one. It just does enough. There's a shot they made. Another shot they made. Crone back-to-back save. Crone picks it out. And he'll just intent on dumping it out, and that will go for an icing call with 7 seconds flat remaining here in the first period. As the Kernels had numbers the other way, as the Warcats got caught deep in the zone. A 3-on-1 the other way, and Carone makes back-to-back saves. Fiala now on the face-off. He'll look to draw that one back. 7 seconds remain here in the first period. See if the Warcats can get rid of this and kill this period. Goes back to Hood. He fans on it, bouncing puck to the top of the slot. There's a shot. Deflected save made with 0.7 seconds to go. Carone on the top of the crease gobbles that one up. The Warcats got to win that draw. Get that puck out of the zone quickly. 0.7 seconds left. Hassel sent over the boards to try to draw this puck. Just less than a second. Just got to get in front of this one as they're going to redirect it towards the net. And now he's sending both of them out. Just get in front of it. 0.7 seconds. Good job by McCall there, who steps in, takes the stick away. And after one period of play, the Warcats lead 2-1 on goals by Carson Fiala and Cullen Hassel. Second period here about to begin. Cowens, Bussey, and Hassel to start out, along with Whaley and Hood on the back end. And the colorful Kernels line up. Off the draw, Hassel ties up his, or that was Bussey ties up his man. Hassel's able to get it back to Hood. He tries to hit Cowens here near side. Bouncing puck along the near side wall. Hood steps into one, sends it to Hassel. Hassel over the blue line. He dumps it in, rimmed all the way around. Cowens and Whaley in there. Whaley's able to dump it back behind the net. Hassel gives chase, sends off his man. Hood comes down to help out. Kernels are over to pump that out. Whaley, last man back, spins away from his guy. He gets tripped up. That's a blatant call there. Pretty hard to not call that one. And that's, in fact, going to be another power play here for the Warcats. Early goings of the second period. Again, minute-and-a-half penalties due to new USA Hockey rules. Any period that is less than 17 minutes results in a minute-and-a-half penalty. So they go by quick. Bussey, Hassel, Cowens remain. Sheely and Collins on the D. Puck sitting in there. Bussey holds his man for a moment, but the Kernels are able to win it back. Now with speed, little bit of space there. Behind the net, it gets dumped. Carone tries to slow it down for Collins. Collins picks it up. Collins finds Cowens. Cowens far with wheels through the neutral zone. Cuts across the blue line. He tries to step around a guy, but he gets stick checked, and that gets dumped all the way out. 1 minute to play here in the power play. Sheely picks it up behind the net. Sheely skates it up. Across the blue line goes Ian Sheely. He looks to set it up. He's got Cowens going to the front of the net. Hassel on the far side wall. Hassel picks it up. Hassel cuts across, takes a shot. Save made. Where is it? Just sitting there. Nobody can find it. Everyone's jamming at it. Sheely picks it up. Sheely tries to find Hassel again. Nice defensive play there by the Kernels. Nice stick there by Bussey, who's covering up for Sheely on the D. That's just sent out. Hassel now tries to chip it past his man. Can't do so, and it's dumped right back in by the Kernels. 25 seconds to go here on the power play. A little nonchalant here by the Warcats. Sheely with it, sends it up to Cowens. Cowens across the blue line. He takes a shot. Oh, that's whistled just inches wide of the far side post. Don't show the Goalie even saw that one. Gets dumped behind the net. 5 seconds to go here. And the Kernels are able to get that puck out. Collins is there to bat it away. So not much doing there on the power play for the Warcats. Now the Kernels, outside move. They can't get through for the shot on net, but they have control of it now in the corner. Sheely bodies his man into the wall. He looks to pick it up. Collins there to help out. Collins now, he's behind the net. Comes right out in front. Corona wisely covers it up with a Kernel right on top of him in the crease. 11:36 to go here in the second period. The Warcats lead 2-1. Masucci now on the dot. He's got Hinton, Nixon, Hood, and Woodruff are all out there behind the net. Nixon, he sends it up the wall to Hinton. He tries to chip it out. Masucci with the wheels tries to catch it behind the net. Go to the Kernels. Long stretch pass. That'll go for an icing call. So let's stay right here. 11:15 to go, second period. Masucci, Tidd, and can't see who's on the far side. Fury with Sheely and Hood. There's a bouncing puck. It rolls just past Nixon. Nice recovery there, but the Kernels regather, and it's sent out front. Tidd, he picks up the loose puck. Tidd with Bader. He's got room. He tries to cut in, and that gets swiped off of his stick. D to D goes Hood to Nixon. Off the end wall. Fury, lively boards here. Hood looks to pick it up. Hood behind the Warcat net, getting pestered, and he'll reverse the play. Fury now sends it all the way around near side. It comes all the way out. Tidd with control of it. He's got Masucci with him. He sends it over to Masucci. Comes back to Tidd. Tidd on the backhand. He gets in. He shoots. Save made. No rebound. Nice opportunity there for Josh Tidd. With 10:26 to play in the second period, the Cats leading 2-1. Hinton now out there with Cowens and Hassel, Whaley and Crone on the D. Off the draw, Hinton tries to gain control of it, but the Kernels pick it up. They send it up near side wall. Look to outlet pass it. Far side they go. Into the Warcat zone go the Kernels behind the net. It is the near side corner set out front, redirected towards the side of the net. Doesn't get through. Comes all the way out to the side slot. Hassel's there. He's able to chip it up to Cowens. Cowens tries to get it up to himself. Sends it back to Hassel. He's got Hinton going to the net. Hinton sends it to Hinton. Chipped it behind him though. Hinton was unable to gather, but Hassel now picks it up. Hassel behind the net. He goes for the wraparound. He comes out. He takes a shot. It comes out far side. Hinton's there again. Now Crone comes down. Crone chips it back in the zone, and the Kernels try to get it back out, but Crone again keeps it in. Another opportunity. Third time for Crone to keep that puck in. Now it finally does come out of the zone. Hassel's there to regather it. He sends it near side to Hinton. Hinton comes down. He looks into one. He takes a shot off the goalie's shoulder. Just sits right up top. Rebound picked up by the Kernels. They look to get it out. Crone again with the keep. It's reflected in front by their own guy. Bounces over the net. Fiala now picks it up into the corner. He tries to send it back to the D. That's chipped off. Nice job by Whaley there to pinch in. The Kernels are able to get out of the zone. Crone's got to chase it down at the end of a long shift. Crone fans on the outlet pass. Goes right to a Kernels player. Behind the net it goes. Whaley picks it up. Whaley back in the far side corner. Kernels with it. Just under 9 minutes to play here. Second period. Warcats lead 2-1. Picked up by Fiala now. He sends it up to Cowens. Just chips it out in the far zone. Hinton tries to catch up to it. He's got to get onside, though. Try to dump that puck in deep. Try to get a change. We got a tough change there for the Warcats. Now, Kernels got numbers going the other way, and they go offside. What a tough break for the Kernels. And these aren't Kernels as in Colonels, Kernels, like in this service. These are like Kernels as in popcorn kernels. I don't know why they call themselves the Kernels, but that's the way they are. So, opportunity there for the Popcorn Kernels. Unable to make a play as they put themselves offside. So off the draw, though. Fiala now, he gathers it. Across the red line, he'll dump it in. McCall gives chase. McCall and Fiala in the corner. Fiala sends it up the wall. Collins with a good job pinching in. It does squirt out, but Weisenberger's there to keep it in momentarily, but it does come out the second time. Collins now picks it back up. He sends it right back down. 8:15 to play here, second period. Oh, and it pops out off the end boards. It's poked by the goalie. Swiped around. Nixon has it. Nixon tries to send it towards the net. Bounces off some skates. McCall has it. Sends it over to Weisenberger. Shot. Oh, there's a nice glove save by the goalie there as the bouncing puck finds its way on Weisenberger's stick right above the hash. And the goalie's able to glove that down. Just over 8 minutes to play here, second period. Bussey now out there with Woodruff and Hinton. Sheely and Hood back. Off the draw, sent towards the net. Bussey right off the face-off, gets a shot off. And that's held on. No rebounds. Warcats got to keep shooting the puck here. Not a lot of rebounds, but the more traffic you put in front, the busier it is, tougher to see. Off the draw, Hinton steps away with it. That just rolls off of his stick at the last second, unable to get the shot off. And again, with numbers come the Kernels. There's a shot towards the front, a little back check by Woodruff. Oh, a little back pass, and then the Kernel player goes crashing into the net, knocking Carone backwards, knocking the net off. Everyone gets up. No worse for wear. And the puck face-off will come outside the zone. Off the draw. Bussey chips it to Woodruff, back to Bussey. Bussey tries to split the D, just about had it, but that was swiped off his stick. Woodruff now picks it up again. Woodruff back to Bussey again. He's got Hinton far side. Bussey, little toe drag around his D man. Bussey now goes around the sprawling D, sends it over to Hinton far side. It actually goes back to Hood. Hood steps down with the puck. Hood sends it out front. There's a quick shot just wide by Woodruff. Nice play there by the Warcats. Nice pinch there by Sheely to try to disrupt that play. And that gets dumped all the way out. Hood in the neutral zone. Tries to send it near side wall, but that gets picked off by the Kernels. There's a quick shot, gloved by Carone. Looks to set it in front for Hood, but they're just content on getting the whistle with 7:07 to play, second period. Warcats lead 2-1. Crone and Whaley come out on D. We got Fury, Masucci, and Tid now up front. Off the draw, the Kernels win this one. They'll just send it down into the corner. Whaley's there. He chips it away near side wall. Warcats, that's high stick by Masucci and whistle down. Nothing wrong with that play. Get the whistle, take the face off again. Warcats need to get a little bit more speed in their own zone, not play as reactive as they have been. Masucci on the dot. Masucci, bouncing puck, stays with it, sits between the legs of the ref. Then it's sent out by the Kernels, far side, off the end wall. Fury's there to battle. Fury tries to chip it up to Whaley, but he goes deep into the zone, sent out front, intercepted by Crone. Was sent out by Fury, and then that is an automatic offside. So another whistle, 6:39 to play here. And the Warcats will change them up. Cowens, Bussey, and Hassel, Nixon, and Collins. Bussey on the face-off. He wins that over to Hassel, sends it to Collins. Collins up to Cowens. Cowens now across the blue line. Cedric sends it over to Bussey, goes past everybody, and goes to the far side corner. Hassel steps into one. He brings it out to the slot, turns. That gets shot. That gets deflected and goes high up into the netting. Nice opportunity there for Hassel. Now Hassel's going to take this draw on the strong side, try to bring it back to Bussey or Collins. Off the draw, he does that. Gets it right to Bussey, right back to Collins. Collins, there's a shot attempt. Traffic in front. Save made. Collins got dumped right in front of the goalie. Collins misplays that one. but then a nice stick check there to swipe him away and Nixon gets it up to Cowens. Cowens tries to send it up to Hassel, and then he gets his pocket picked. And again, a lucky break there for the Warcats on the automatic offside with 6:05 to play, second period. Face off outside the Warcat zone. Bussy on the dot again. Bussy ties up his man. The puck just sits right in there. Cowens digs it out. Cowens now far side on the backhand is steady. He's got Hassel going to the net. Steady. He gets taken out, but Hassel's there. He sends it back to the point. A lot of room there. Nixon sends it down low. Easy stop for the goalie. No traffic in front. He saw it the whole way. 5:50 to play here, second period. Warcats change it up. Fiala, McCall, and Weisenberger now out there along with Sheely and Hood. Fiala on the dot. Fiala wins that cleanly over to McCall, who dumps it in the corner. McCall sends it, tries to send it out front. Goalie got a paddle on that to steer it out of side. It comes into the neutral zone. Sheely regathers. He almost loses it. He's got to dive to recover off that one, and Fiala comes back to help out. Fiala then bends off the far side wall. Tries to hit McCall, but too much on that one. And now the Kernels are able to come down loose. Hood puts a body into his man, drops him to the ground. Fiala comes over to help out. Hood again gets a stick on that one. Body's flying all over. Weisenberger comes over now. He's got control of it. Weisenberger hits McCall in the neutral zone. McCall and Fiala 2-on-2. Patrick comes in. Nice little toe drag on. He gets swiped at the last second there. Weisenberger picks up the loose puck. Behind the net it goes. McCall picks it up. McCall assessing the situation. He turns the rack around. He sends it out front. Weisenberger gets dumped just out of Sheely's reach. He's unable to keep it in. Sheely then does finally send it in, and that will be offside with 4:54 to play here in the second period. The Warcats continue to lead 2-1. Bussy now comes out with Hinton and Woodruff, with Crone and Whaley on D. Bussy on the dot. Actually, that was scooped forward by the Kernels, but a nice job there by Whaley to get control of it, dump it out, but then the Kernels dump it right back in. Up the wall, Crone sends it back out into the neutral zone. Kernels forced to regroup inside their own zone. There's an up pass, and then dumped right back in. Whaley gets in front of that one. He knocks it down. Whaley, he makes a man miss, but the puck rolls off of his stick and dumped right back in the near side corner, picked up by Bussy. Bussy, he sends it around the wall, off the wall to Hinton. Hinton now, he tries to hit Woodruff going. Bouncing puck, Woodruff has control of it. Across the blue line he comes. He's got Hinton going to the net. Woodruff circles back. He gets taken down. He tries to get a stick on that. Whaley comes in with a pinch. Luckily, it got swiped off of his stick. Corone will look to play it. Long stretch pass by Corone to Hinton. He chips it up to Bussy just out of his reach. And then Bussy gets taken out there in no man's land. Whaley regroups with Crone. Crone tries to settle it down, sends it near side back to Whaley. Whaley off the end wall, sends it up the near side wall. Bussy's there. Whaley gets his body on that. Mini 2-on-1 developing here down low. Far side corner. It does come out. Hinton now. Hinton with a bit of burst of speed. He's able to pick it up. He's got Woodruff with him. He sends it to Woodruff. Woodruff back to him. No, he tried to, and the defenseman's skate got in the way. Wasn't even a on-purpose play, just a lucky break. Bussy able to walk right in. He gets hooked. No call there. Woodruff comes back. Woodruff now circles around a couple guys on the back end. He shovels it towards the net. It goes behind the net. All three Warcats caught below the dot, below the line there. Nixon, though, is able to send it back in, far side corner. Hinton bodies his man, Woodruff, off the end wall. He takes a shot, and that gets steered up into the netting with 3:09 to play here in the second period. The Warcats continue to lead 2-1. Tidd, Fury, and Masucci now, along with Nixon and Collins. Masucci on the faceoff. Tries to win that back. Fury with a quick shot steered aside by the tender. Tidd picks it up. He sends it back to Collins. Collins tries to send it back in, but it hits a shin guard and comes all the way back out. Collins with the reverse offensive hit on his man to bury him into the wall, and he's just sitting there. The Kernel player came to hit Collins, and Collins just threw a shoulder down and knocked that guy down. Hopefully he's okay, but that's what you call the offensive defensive body check, and I know that doesn't make sense. But this guy, number 4, he went for the body check, and Collins stood his ground and took the guy out. So luckily he skates off on his own, so that's good. Not sure why the coach is arguing. So 2:54 left to play here, second period. Face-off outside the Warcats zone. Collins and Nixon remain, as do Masucci, Tidd, and Fury. A lot of chirping by the other team. They're going to have to be careful. Masucci wins that one. Back to Collins. It goes. Collins got to gain control of it. He tries to send it up the wall to Tidd. He gets tied up. Kernels have it. High slot. There's a shot wide of Carone. Nixon picks it up off the end wall. There's a shot, another one directed towards Carone. He's able to stop that one, and he holds onto it. Warcats will change it up. Cowens, Hassel, and Bussey with Sheely and Hood. Face off to the left of Carone. Bussey wins that one. Back to Sheely. Sheely rims it all the way around. Near side wall. Cowens comes down to pick it up. Cowens. He then tries to chip it up to Hood, but that gets intercepted, and behind the net go the Kernels. Kernels try to send it out front. Nice defensive play by Sheely. Get in the way of that one. That's tried to be sent out in front again. Sheely behind the net. Picks it up, got to get rid of the puck. It steers all the way to Corona. He'll hold onto it. The Warcats are just struggling to get the puck out of their own zone once they get the puck on their stick. Bussey on the dot as well. It just sits right there. Hassel picks it up. He's got speed. He's going to blow right by this guy. Hassel and Cowens 2 on 0. Oh, 2 on 1, sorry. Pass never got through again. Defensive pass thwarted by the Kernels, and they come back the other way. There's a quick shot. Carone gobbles that one up in the midsection. No rebound. 1:55 to play, second period. Warcats continue to lead 2-1. Fiala, Weisenberger, McCall, Whaley, and Crone now coming out. Fiala on the dot. He pushes that forward, but it goes right to a Kernels player. Got to draw that one back. Shot saved by the Carone. Fiala ties up his man. Whaley comes in, tries to dig it out. Kernels have it. They try to send it out in front. Crone gets in the way of that one. Now it sits out there. Loose puck picked up by Fiala. He sends it far side to McCall. McCall now with room. Across the blue line. McCall, he takes a shot. That gets steered aside. It's just sitting there. Fiala now comes down. He picks it up. He sends it towards the net. Patrick intercepts it. He tries to turn around and send it. Whaley steps in. He takes a shot. Gloved aside. McCall off the rebound. That's a loose puck sitting in front. Weisenberger gets a stick on it, and it goes off into the corner. Now rimmed around near side. Whaley comes over. Whaley's able to dump it back in, but that'll go for an automatic offside with 1:17 to play here, second period. Face off outside the, no, they're going to move this one to center ice for some reason. Nixon, Collins, the D-men, Fury, Masucci, and Tidd up front. Face off won by Masucci to Nixon. Nixon finds room. He chips it off the wall, tries to get it in, but it doesn't. It came out for a moment there, bounced off Nixon, bounced right back in the zone, and there's that automatic offside. Masucci again on the dot, just sitting right there. It's in the ref's feet. Tid tries to dig it out. Loose puck. Collins, he's able to get it back into the Kernel zone, if only momentarily. Back to Collins, back into the zone. Tid hustling on it behind the net. Goes Josh Tid, he comes out with it. He turns around and there's a shot. Save made, doesn't work out. It's just sitting out there. Fury had an opportunity with it. Tid with another chance. And now it looks like it's covered up with 45 seconds to play here, second period. Masucci on the dot again. It's just sitting right there. Fury tries to get in, tries to slide it towards the net, but that gets interjected. Collins comes down for the pinch. A little risky there. But on the back check is Fury to get in the way of his man. They're the Kernels, though. Behind the net they go, trying to find the open man out front. A lot of room there. The Kernels comes out. There's a shot blocked by Nixon. It's just sitting right there at his feet. He didn't see it. But now he's battling. 23 seconds left. Deep in the Warcats zone. Nixon battling. Masucci now picks it up. Masucci, he gets his pocket pick right in front of the goalie. Got to move that puck out. And it goes high and out of the surface of play with 13.7 seconds left in the second period. Hinton, Bussey, and Woodruff now with Sheely and Hood. Hinton's going to take the draw on his strong side, try to draw it back to Hoodie. He's able to do just that behind the net. Sheely picks it up. It's get caught in his feet. And it gets sent to the point out of everyone's reach. Right at the end, Hinton blocks that one. Nice block there by Reed. He bodies his man. There's a shot attempt towards the net. Never makes it there. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play here. And the Warcats lead this one 2-1 on first period goals by Carson Fiala and Cullen Hassel.
It's not off, no. No, I'm all right. Thank you, though. I'll make up for it later tonight.
14 minutes left. The Warcats, I'm sure, would like to extend this lead. It's only a 2-1 lead. Anything can happen in a 2-1 lead. The Warcats are playing good hockey right now. Hassel, Bussey, Cowens, Sheely, and Hood. Off the draw, Bussey wins that to Hood. Hood to Sheely. Sheely, far side. He tries to stretch it to Cowens. Cowens got wheels. Behind the D goes Cowens. He shoots. He scores! And just like that, 9 seconds into the third period, the Warcats extend the lead by 2. Right off the opening face-off, Cowens buries the biscuit. Had to have been a set play off the draw there. Back to Hood. Hood over to Sheely. Sheely far side to Cowens. And he was able to fly by the Kernels defender. And he sends it into the back of the net. Bussey now wins it back to Sheely. Sheely sends it up off the referee's legs. And now right in front of us, Hassel picks it up. He sends it to Bussey. Bussey gets it inside the Kernel zone. Cowens on the attack. He spins away. Sheely keeps that one in. Sheely does a shot towards the net. That gets blocker to side. Left to the goalie. Saw it right back to Hassel in the high slot. And he scores! After the last goal, Hassel buries his second of the evening, and the Warcats take a 4-1 lead. Hassel, the recipient of a pass, I believe it could have been from the goalie, probably from the Kernels defender, put it right on the tape to number 7 in the slot, and you don't want to give him that much time and space, and he buried it. And just like that, 29 seconds into the third period, Warcats put 2 more on the board. Tid now behind the net, he battles. Nice check there by Tid. Tid sends out front, there's a shot, they score! Holy cow! Unbelievable. 14 seconds later, it looked like Masucci might have buried that one. Great work behind the net by Tid. Hassel's the defenseman, able to get the puck out front, and the Warcats bury it. And just like that, a 2-1 game going into the third period is now a 5-1 game, not 45 seconds into the third. Unreal. Masucci off the draw, wins that over to Fury. Fury, he takes a shot. There's a save made, and they hold on to it. And if this was the pros, that goalie would get the courtesy clap. 3 goals in 43 seconds to start the third period for the Warcats. Off the draw, Masucci tries to win that back. Kernels come away with it. They look to dump it in. Crone now slides off his stick, but Crone sticks with it. He's able to hold on to it now. Crone tries to make a couple guys miss. Picked up by Whaley. Whaley now dumps it into the zone. Behind the net goes Tid. Tid tries to send it back out to Whaley on the same side. But it goes to the Kernels on the far side wall. Kernels now stretch this pass. Across the blue line they come. There's a little drop pass. There's a shot blocked by Crone. Goes behind the net. Tried to be sent out front. Whaley's there to knock it loose. Whaley now tries to send it behind off the end boards, but that's intercepted by the Kernels. Kernels circle behind the net. They'll come right out. Try to backhand shot. Carone slams the door. Whaley now picks it up. He sends it off the wall, and for some reason the Kernels defender decides to peel back. Otherwise, he would have been able to keep that puck in. Back come the Kernels. Whaley keeps his man to the outside. He bodies his guy as Fiala comes in and helps out. Behind the net it goes. Crone comes in. Crone overskates it. He looks to chip it out of the zone. Tries to get it up to Tid. Kept in by the Kernels here. Then spits out to Masucci, who sends Tid up by himself. Tid on his own tries to stick handle through a couple guys as the Warcats are going for a change here. Collins gets it. He'll dump it in. And that one's dumped in from the red line behind Carone. Nixon there to pick it up. Nixon reverses the field, sends it back behind the net over to Collins. Bounces off his stick right back to the point. There's a shot gloved aside by Carone, and he'll hold on to it with 11:31 to go in the third period. The Warcats lead 5-1. The Warcats put 3 goals on the board in 43 seconds to start out this third period. Right off the faceoff now. Nixon picks it up. Nixon with room. He dumps it in. Behind the net it goes. Woodruff, first man in. He picks it up. He sends it out. There's a shot save made. Bussy with an opportunity. Kernels now looking to dump it out. It bounces over Collins' stick, but Hinton's there to recover. Hinton now tries to settle the rolling puck down. He finds Bussy streaking through the middle. Bussy now, he flips it by his defender. He dumps it in. Keeps following up. Woodruff there as well. It does come out. Collins regathers. Collins now sends it up to Woodruff. Woodruff chips it up to Bussy. A little too far for him. And it's sent back into the neutral zone. Woodruff just plows it right back into the Kernel zone. Nixon not able to keep the puck in, and they got to regroup. Nixon with a nice little spin away from the oncoming attacker. Bussy picks it up. And again, the Kernels come away with it. Opportunity there for the Kernels. There's a shot save made. Carone rebound, another save. Not sure who that was defensively. That was Woodruff on the back check. Great back check there by 16 to get in the way of that opportunity. Carone makes back-to-back saves. 10:26 to go, third period. Warcats lead 5-1. Fiala on the faceoff. He's got McCall and Weisenberger with him. Hood sends it behind the net to Sheely. Sheely rolling along the wall there. Tries to send it to McCall. Bounces past him and the defender into the Kernel zone. Rimmed around. Kernel, a little chip pass out into the neutral zone. McCall picks it up. McCall steps around his man. Near side wall. Sheely comes in. Sheely banks it up to Fiala. Fiala, he gets rubbed out. And then it's sent back up the strong side to Sheely. Sheely sends that towards the net. And again, another one that goes high, not just over the glass, but over the netting. 9:53 to play here, third period, and the Cats lead 5-1. Fiala on the draw. One this time by the Kernels. Sent in, comes all the way back to Sheely. Sheely is able to keep that puck in, sends it far behind the net. Fiala's there. Fiala sends it out, tries to hit Weisenberger. Hood steps into one. There's a shot they made. Rebound just sits right there. Bouncing puck gathered by the Kernels. There's a pass attempt. Weisenberger tries to keep it in. It does come out of the zone by about 3 inches, and that'll go for the automatic offside with 9:32 to play. Warcats lead this one 5-1. A flurry of goals early in the third period as the Warcats potted 3 goals in 43 seconds to start the third period to blow this game wide open. Bussey, Hassel, Cowens, Sheely, and Hood off the draw. In the neutral zone, Sheely battling as he's got a guy right on top of him. There's a shot attempt steered to the far corner. Cowens now picks it up with speed. He's got Hassel going. Hassel tried to stay on side. He had wheels going through those deep. Now the Kernels come the other way. There's an opportunity here for the Kernels. There's a shot easily picked out of the air by Caron. Hassel and Cowens talking. Hassel was flying through the neutral zone. Not sure Cowens saw him. And the face-off to the right of Caron with 9:06 to play. Again, Bussey on the dot. One by the Kernels. There's a quick shot. Glove down by Caron. No rebound. And we'll do it again. Hassel will take this one now. Hassel wins that clean. Back to Bussey. Chips it over to Whaley. Hassel ends up picking it back up. Bussey went down. There's a Hassel battling. There's a shot towards Caron. He steers that one aside. Caron now. Battling in the far side corner is Nicholas Caron. Bussey comes down to join. There's a puck that comes out front. Shot, kick save by Caron off the toe. Another opportunity. Bouncing puck in the crease. Bussey tries to swipe it aside. Caron behind it. It pops out over the net. And that just tried to clear it out. There's a shot attempt towards the front of the net. Intercepted by Whaley. And finally the Warcats are able to get it out of the zone. And that's dumped right back in. And that'll go for an offside with 8:26 to play here, third period, and the Warcats leading 5-1. Center ice face off here. Masucci, Tidd, Fury, Collins, and Nixon. Off the draw, Nixon dumps that into the Kernel zone, and he actually follows it up. Does chase Nixon, rimmed all the way around. Masucci's there to pick it off. Masucci off the end wall, sends it down, and Tidd swipes at it, and it bounces right between the tender's legs, and he squeezes the door, and he'll hold on to it. Masucci off the dot there. One by the Kernels. Spun away from the attacker is the D, and out they go. Cutting through the neutral zone. Trying to cut through 4 Warcats. Dumped in. Nixon gets chased. Nixon bodied from behind. That is a boarding call if I ever saw one. How do you not call that right in front of him? That is a boarding call. That's the definition of boarding right there. And that went uncalled. Hopefully Chase is okay. He is on one knee, but that's a brutal non-call right there. Luckily, Nixon up on his own 2 feet, skating off on his own. That's a dangerous, dangerous play. Unbelievable that that went uncalled. Masucci now on the face-off. Hood and Sheely come out. The forwards remain. Now Coach Caleb's talking to the referee, trying to get an explanation on why that wasn't called. Got to be careful in a 5-1 game. These games get a little chippy. .7:55 remains here, third period. Cats lead by 4. Off the draw, Masucci wins that back to Sheely. Sheely tries to send it out to the streak and Tid. That gets interjected. Sheely bodies his man down. Hood now steps in front of his guy. Now on the back door, there's a shot they made. Carone back. Rebound, another save. Third shot. Fourth. Oh my goodness, a flurry of saves by 31. And now Masucci with an opportunity on the breakaway. Got a guy right on. Nice defensive play there by the Kernels to thwart that play. Tid comes down across the blue line. It comes in. There's a shot save made. Carone steered a shot to the corner. Nice body there by Hood, putting his man into the wall. Now again, they're looking to send it out front. A bouncing puck. There's a shot. Doesn't get through. Masucci gets in front of that one. Now Tid throw. He tries to. There he had Peter, and now here's an opportunity. Tid, a 2-on-1 with Sheely. Tid going in, takes a shot high up. Goalie with a save on that one. Tid recovers it, rolling puck. Sent down low. Now the near side wall is Hood. Now the Kernels come away with it as the Warcats look to change up. Good back check in there by Hoodie. And into the high slot, there's another shot save made, Carone. 6:37 to play here. A flurry of opportunities by the Kernels. And Carone slams the door. 6:37 to play, third period. Warcats lead 5-1. Hassel now with Woodruff and Hinton, Crone and Whaley. Off the draw, Hassel gets that back to Crone. Crone quickly with a man on top of him. Now the Kernels throwing a little bit of sense of urgency. Down 5-1. And now Hinton comes out with it. He's got Woodruff with him. Reed comes across the blue line. He tries to step around his man. It just sits right there. Picked off by Woodruff. Woodruff takes a shot. It bounces off a defender and hits the netting, and that'll be a face-off deep in the Kernel zone. Hassel on the draw, won by the Kernels. They go up the wall with it. Puck does come out. The stretch pass. Bounced off the wall. Kernels pick it up. They try to send it out front. Bounces off the incoming player's skate. He sends it right back out, and Corona will glove it. He's not going to let that drop into the front of him. So 6:01 to play. Cats lead 5-1, third period. Fiala, Weisenberger, McCall, Collins, and Nixon. Nice to see Nixon back out there after taking that borderline hit from behind. Fiala now on the draw. It just sits right there, won by the Kernels. They go D to D. Nice play there by McCall to chip that one out. He's got Weisenberger. He sent it to him. Weisenberger now. He gets spotted off the puck. Fiala's there, though. Kicked aside into the corner. Fiala battling 1-on-2 in the corner. McCall on the outside. Looking, nice job there by Carson. It goes behind the net. Weisenberger now looks to pick it up. The Kernels now come away with it. They look for the long stretch pass from the near side. Nixon now, he bangs it back in. Back and forth they go. The Kernels cross into the Warcat zone. Nice defensive play there by Nixon. Tries to get the puck out. It gets stuffed along the boards. Second attempt, he does it. just past McCall. McCall actually picks it up. He's got a 2-on-1. Far side, he sends it over just outside of Weisenberger's reach. Might have got disrupted a little bit from the back checker there of the Kernels. And they come away with it. The puck rolls to Nixon. Nixon, D to Collins. 5 minutes to play here in the third period. Collins misplays it. It gets dumped in. Nixon recovers. Nixon now sends it behind the net. No one's there, though. Busty now. He just sends it back away. Came a funny hop off the stanchion to McCall, who then tries to get it out. A lot of traffic in front. McCall. Oh, that's blocked down low by Nixon. McCall steps down. He's able to get that puck out. Out to Cedric. Cowens now. He goes in. Oh, nice little toe drag. Cedric. Oh, and he just puts it wide glove side. Oh, nice keep in there by Whaley. Whaley sends it down to Cowens. Now another opportunity. Cowens, there's a shot. Save me. Couple of great opportunities there for Steady. Missed the net on the first attempt. The second one, nice save there by the tender. 4:23 to play, third period. Warcats lead 5-1. Bussey taking the draw, flanked by Hassel and Cowens. Hood and Whaley on D. Off the draw. Nice play there by Steady to jump the gun and get it in deep. Far side, Whaley keeps it in. He'll send right back behind the net. Hood comes down. He tries to pinch it. It rolls off and over his stick. Hassel will come down to recover. Just over 4 minutes to play. Rolling puck. Hassel gathers it. He tries to gather his speed. He sends it to Cowens. Cowens looks to chip it back to Hassel, who is flying through the zone. And now deep in the Warcat zone is Bussey behind the net. Caleb now with a burst of speed. He gets swiped off of his stick. That bouncing puck lands on Whaley's blade. He sends it up to Cowens. Cowens across the blue line. He sends it back to Whaley. Whaley spins around from his guy. Shot made. Save. Nice play there by Whaley. Kernels now to the high zone. The Kernels with an opportunity. There's a shot. Doesn't get through. Nice block there by Hoodie. Comes around. Out in front. Blocked by Whaley. Whaley sends it right back to their D. There's a shot. That was a whiff. And actually probably a pretty smart play there by the defenseman to just dump it in and get the offside, as Fury was right on top of him, looking for the odd man rush the other way. 3:14 left here in the third period. The Warcats lead this one 5-1. Tidd, Masucci, and Fury now out there with Crone and Collins. Off the draw, banging away at it is Tidd. Collins comes in, chips it out. Kernels come away with it there. They step into the high slot. Nice stick check there by Collins. Now Masucci tries to hit Tidd. Tidd with wheels. He tries to cut in on his man. Out come the Kernels. Long stretch pass through the neutral zone across the blue line. They try to make a move. Collins gets a stick on that one, and Crone is able to dump that to the far side. Back behind the net it goes. Collins looks to gain position on his man. Loose puck. Collins able to chip it up on the wall. Down low, gets directed towards the net, and Corona will glove it. Hold on to it with 2:32 left to play, third period. Nixon, Hood, Hinton, Bussey, and Woodruff now. On the draw here, bouncing puck. Sits right there. Chase tries to get it. It's actually dumped out. Hinton didn't see it. Comes out into the neutral zone. Woodruff staying with his man, forcing him all the way back behind the net. Hinton there as well. There's a pass far side. The Kernels able to get out of their own zone. Bussey now. He heads over. Trying to stay with his man. Could have been offside there. There's a shot. Hoodie is able to hold on to that one, and that just sent back to the point. Not chipped out. There's a bouncing puck far side corner. Bussey on the attack, bodies his man. Hood now goes in behind the net. That gets taken off his stick. They're going to walk right out. Corone. That gets whistled wide. Glove side. Comes all the way far side. Hood now in the corner. He's got time with it. He has it now. He sends it around the wall near side. Hinton's there. 1:40 to play, third period. Hinton goes for the long stretch pass to Woodruff. Warcats look a little tired out there. pass for the Kernels. Trying to get that puck deep into the Warcat zone. Near side wall, Hinton battling at it. As is Busty trying to get that puck out. Kernels come away with it. There's a shot save made. Carone steers that one aside into the corner. Carone's there. Carone sends it up the wall. A loose puck bounces to Woodruff. Now we got a 2-on-1. Woodruff and Hinton. Woodruff with it. He comes in. He fans on the shot. Then he sends it out to the high slot. Nobody there, but Crone hustling to keep that puck in. This is Nicholas Crone. Sends it down to Hinton. 1 minute to play here, third period. Crone keeps that one in. He takes the wrist shot, steered aside by the goalie. Back into the corner is Hinton. Hinton and Fiala down low. Fiala picks it up. He walks out with it. Takes a shot. Save made. Rebound is just sitting right there. And the ref didn't see it. This guy down low, he's got to yell to his partner that it's loose. And we have a whistle here with 41.3 seconds to go, third period. Again, the Warcats came into the third period with a 2-1 lead and scored 3 goals in the first 43 seconds of the period to blow this one to a 5-1 lead. McCall, Fiala, Weisenberger now out there with Crone and Collins. Off the draw, Fiala slaps it to the corner. McCall's there to keep it in. McCall battling. One-on-one, it just sent out. Crone tries to keep that one in, but it gets by him. Crone, D to Collins. Collins now sends it up the wall just out of Weisenberger's reach. Loose puck into the middle. McCall banks off the far side wall. 20 seconds remain here, third period. McCall picks it up. Comes across the blue line. He gets ridden off the play. The puck's just sitting there. Weisenberger picks it up. He's got room. Weisenberger loses the puck. Fiala picks it up. Fiala sends it out to Collins. Oh, just out of his reach. And the Kernels send it down, and that'll do it. And the Warcats take this one 5-1. Good solid play all around. Again, outburst in the first 43 seconds of the third period where the Warcats score 3 goals. And blow this one open. Warcats take this one 5-1 over the Cleveland Kernels. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at it tomorrow for game at 3 p.m.